Hi Cancer, how are you guys? My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I'll be doing a love message here for the end of April into May 15th. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are well through all of this crazy madness and transitions that's taking place in our lives. And I'm just going to be providing you guys a love message, a general love message. This is for those who are single, those in connections, or those who are in committed relationships. I'm just going to pull out what the message is. And yeah, let's get right into it. So Spirit has two already out for you for Cancer. Spirit guides, only pure messages for Cancer. What messages that you have for Cancer, Spirit? Thank you. Messages that you have for Cancer, Spirit. Alrighty. Wow. You guys got a soulmate out there. It's just trust issues. A lot of trust issues. A lot of codependency attachments. And also a lot of pessimism on the outlook of our life. So if this is like you single, know that there's definitely somebody out here that just is, it's just what you embody. It's not someone who completes you, because you complete yourself, but someone definitely is aligned with you. I definitely feel like someone could have deceived you, that someone could have played a false mask in your life. Somebody had some alternative motives, but I do feel like you retreated and kind of disconnected from the connection. But you know, like someone is really that connection that you will always have with them, some sort of soul tie that's taking place. It doesn't feel like the best of soul tie, I will be honest with you. I definitely feel like this is crazy. I'm getting someone could be a karmic experience that is also a soul tie. Someone that really pulls at you, even though that you know at this particular time they are not necessarily needed in our life, but I feel like you just know that you need to gather yourself together. And it's like a lot of different healing mechanisms that you are doing and that's taking place. Someone could be interfering with it too. I'm getting interference. But it's the energy that y'all embody both together is so powerful that their interferences, the things that they do that could be really, you don't trust them, could be getting in the way. They're distractions. Let's pull some more energy here, because I'm getting this. Now this is become all over the place. So let me clarify this for the Cancer Spirit. Music, relaxation, and forgiveness. Ugh, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. This is hard to read. This is hard to read. You guys are going back and forth with somebody who you got soul ties with, and it's a karmic experience. It's like the deception, the things that they have already put you through. It's kind of like you have to heal and step back and meditate. I feel like your best medicine is music. Some of you guys are really heavily involved in spiritual music, binaural beats, anything that's megahertz. I feel like some of you guys are also into performing arts or enjoy performing arts. Creatives, it kind of lets you get lost in your creative outlets so that you can kind of heal. I do feel like you always forgive this person, or they always forgive you, whatever the case is, but I feel like you always forgive this person. but it doesn't feel too, it feels pretty toxic. I have to be honest with you. Some of you guys, this is a real life toxic situation because of the codependency of it, the attachment of it. That's too many, Spirit. Yeah, it's the attachment that's the toxicity part. Learning how to really detach and go into the outlets of meditations and prayer. Why am I getting like what's those chants the Muslims do? The call to prayer. Why am I getting that? It helps. And oh, Ramadan is in a couple of days. It's crazy. But anyway, sorry. Yeah, it just feels like your creative outlets gives you peace, you know, and I think that's very important to go into. Surrender, 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 surrender. Surrender to the fact that and there's a lot of remembrance of what has transpired with this person if you're not with them. I gotta pull more cards, but so far, Cancer, this is the conflict is always going to be there. I feel like someone has to understand how to come from like a high vibrational energy when it comes to connecting with the soul bond energy that you both embody together. Someone you already gone through the transition of forgiveness and understanding that space and really looking to kind of set this in a new way, a new outcome here, and surrendering to what is, surrendering to this forgiveness, surrendering to the fact that you might have to detach from this person, surrendering to what makes you feel whatever you're remembering, and if it's harmful in any way, I do feel like you're starting to understand more about it. Because the sun here is in the reverse. It's the point of reference. So you guys are very well knowing what needs to come to light. Some things that are just were in the dark, didn't understand. Now Spirit guides is looking to try to help us understand. This is karmic balance. We might not be accepting karmic balance. I am getting a rejection of karmic balance due to the fact of codependency. The stubbornness to leave something completely behind for good. It's hard, you know. It's just it's really hard. It's the boundaries that are needed. That needs to be enforced. That the boundaries are needed to be enforced. And when you have a strong soul tie like this, it's really difficult to make these type of decisions. So Spirit Guides is guiding me through this message that to help you confirm what you truly do need to do for yourself. Yeah, the Six of Staffs in reverse. Nothing's going to move forward until you see what's real, see what's going on, getting clarity on the situation. There's just too much drama, chaos in this connection. The communication could be stagnant or non-existent. Someone's communication style is extremely abrupt, dramatic. I am getting someone who likes to start shit just because. And they really do need to be mindful of that because they're creating their own suffering, their own imprisonment, their own chains by acting and communicating in that from that space like that. We have the Four of Coins in reverse. This is also, for some of you guys, this is where some of you guys could be having issues with trust because of this past. If this is a past experience and you're single, this is now like handling trust issues. Know that this is a time to open up your heart. You deserve emotional fulfillment. You are the embodiment of emotional beauty. you know, and that's something that I think you want to remind yourself of. You deserve the best, and that's really why these type of decisions have to be made, so that you can make space for what truly matters. Some of you guys, someone's stalking you. I am getting big ass stalking energies, or someone's. I feel like somebody has hired a private eye. That's only for some of you guys to understand what the fuck is really going on. But you want good investments. You want good energy. You want to, yeah, some of you guys are hired a private eye, or you are the private eye. Deep investigation to see what the fuck is up. I do get that energy here. But I'm also getting someone who's spying on you, Cancer. It's extremely, like, they are extremely obsessed with spying on you, contacting you. And then also, lastly, I'm getting another group of people who are dealing with individuals who are very, very childish when they communicate. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous of how this person communicates to you, and it's just no understanding of what is perpetuated in one linear way of thinking. But then this individual likes to have the upper hand. They're very manipulative. However, their manipulation is very juvenile, so it's kind of like you see through it. It's weird, and it's weird. And this could be a reflection on what we need to do for karmic balance for ourselves. Some of this energy could be, in fact, reminding you of certain things that we embodied, or had the experience of some other people around us like this. And you know what you have to do. You're a good investment. At the very core of you, you are the investment. You are the good investment. But you do, I feel like, Cancer, have to realize that Spirit Guides is trying to make space for you to have just what you desire come in. With this Ace of Cups, with this 4 coins in reverse, once you open up your heart and trust again, there's new love coming in, period. And this is spring spanking new love. Nobody you don't know. This could even be a soulmate, absolutely. Once you forgive yourself, the things that you allow yourself to go through because you were diligent, effort, keep putting yourself in situations that you were putting a lot of your time, energy, efforts in, and you're starting to realize this person doesn't deserve you. And you have to really be very, very aware of that, because you have to, it's the strength. Yeah, here it is. Finding the strength to leave. Finding the strength to leave. Finding the strength to put up your boundaries. Enforce them. People shouldn't have to take from you in this kind of capacity, because you're very beautiful spirit here. And then once you do that, you know, you got a lot of good energy coming into you. This is, you embody this. You're very inspirational. Again, your creative outlets are amazing. I feel like you, along with your thoughts, you along with your pen, you along with whatever modality that you choose from the creation aspect, is something that is very powerful and very, actually, people find you very inspirational. But something needs to stop. Something needs to just stop. Just return to sender. I'm kidding. You might have kids with this person, so you might can't do that. I am getting 2 or 3 boys. But I'm definitely getting something where you're not imprisoned to this. You could leave. Whereas there's a rebirth energy here that's taking place here. Things are trying to move out of your way so that you can accept the new that's coming in. There's just a level of stagnation that's taking place, though. You know, and that's where we have to be mindful of where we're not moving in our own life. Something is completely not working. There's the divorce. I'm getting big time divorce energy. And this is good. I know that this might be feeling really crazy right now, but you moving on, even though that this feels like I'm not ready for, and you finding the strength to do it, ah, man, you are creating space for something amazing that's true and real in your life. That's worth the investment. This is worth the investment. Look at this shit. You got a lot of new energy coming in, a lot of fiery, emotional, fire and water. Look at this. You got something that really is that yin and yang energy, that soulmate energy. Just forgive yourself for anything that you feel like you regret or feel guilty. It's okay. We all made that stupid ass mistake with putting our time into a whole loser and realizing it a bazillion years later. You know, just realize that those messages, those lessons that you learn from that, take the lessons out of that. And I don't see you repeating the same cycle, but be mindful of not repeating the same cycle. Yep, and then we have the 5 of air in reverse. So yeah, this is you moving on. This also feels like reconnections after a while. But I do feel like you now are more concerned with, do I want to end this for good, or do I want to keep going back on to? I do feel like someone's holding on to a soulmate that's also a karmic tie, that you guys agreed to go through these unsavory moments together so that you can create karmic balance. Right now, for this particular reading, this time frame, I feel like separation, retreating, you going into your creative outlets, you knowing that there's new energy out there that can really align with what you truly desire is very important to know, and what you truly want to invest your time in, and what stagnation and chaos that's really holding you back. Also, additionally, with the, putting up your boundaries is extremely important. So throw them boundaries up if you're not already. So I'm going to pull some advice here for Cancer. Spirit guides, messages that you have for Cancer. You're pulling a question here. Just a question as your advice to kind of ponder over this love situation. Okay, so we have, I would be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way as my thoughts speak to me. How do my thoughts speak to me? Let's see, can you guys see? So Spirit is saying, would I be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way as my thoughts speak to me? How do my thoughts speak to me? So I'm going to let you guys ponder on that. I do feel like this has a lot to do with communication with these communicative cards out here. Definitely ponder over how people talk to you, how you talk to others, and what your thoughts are also communicating to you as well, okay? So guys, thank you so much for this time. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, sorry. But if you do like how I read, I have a personal message and reading on blah 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 blah. I have personal readings on ascendingsynergy.com. The link is below. Okay. All right. Take care. Love you. Bye.